all doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Final Fantasy Friday for that matter. Glad to have you here. Just feel free to come on in, enjoy. Hope you have a drink, maybe some food. Yeah, just come on in and we'll get started momentarily. Looking forward to seeing everyone today. It'll be fun as always. And looking forward to finding the twins. Well, I found one. I found Alisaie. But yeah, continuing on with the story with Alisaie, and then we'll move over to Alphino. Hey everyone, happy to have you. Come on in, come on in. We'll be starting up in a moment. Hope everybody's doing well for a Friday. And oh my gosh, we're almost at September. I also thought about going back to school and doing some other stuff too. Although I know not a lot of people are really keen on that. But we can put those cares aside for now and enjoy a little bit of gaming. Feel free as well to chat it up as well. Always happy to chat with some people while playing. It's always a good time. Hey, Dejungle, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, looking forward to the stream. Shadowbringers has what I think is the strongest opening of any expansion. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Well, again, just still very much in the early days of going into the first and enjoying it so far. The music has been really good and on point, especially the music that I'm hearing here in Amh Araeng. Yes, Amh Araeng. This music is really nice and mellow. Got that sort of lo-fi vibe going on. Hey, Hiten, good to see you too. Yeah, totally looking forward to it. I think today's gonna be a really good day. I'm really psyched up for this. I've been really itching to be playing more, but of course I wanted to wait until today. Oh gosh, I was sort of worried about being a little late because I hadn't updated my client as of yet and saw a notification coming up when I was doing my checks. Was worried that it wasn't going to be completed in time, but thankfully it was. So yeah, here we are. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just switch on over, so just give me a quickie moment. And we'll transition, and there we go. So, last time we worked on this, we were with Alisaie, and we learned a fair bit as to what was going on with the folks in Amh Araeng and the afflicted, which sounded really bad. Tiny Panic, just a rising event, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Hey, the other sailing. Good to see you as well. Hello. Yeah, I still have to do, obviously I still have to do the rising event. As whether I will do that on stream or not, I usually like try to focus more on MSQ. So I think what I'll do is I may leave the rising event to do that on my own time. And yes, and that way everybody has their own little experiences with it. But I'm babbling on way too long. Way too long. So let's get started, shall we? So let's speak to Alisaie. Calling the ranks. Alisaie would have you help her finish her patrol. Sounds good. How can I help? Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. Resident terrors doesn't really inspire confidence. These marks on your map is where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carpache is a sin eater, but you'll know for sure enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Okay, so looking to find some sin eaters. Oh, so looks like 3 locations. Shouldn't be too bad. Or at least that's my hope. Oh, one's actually down here. Fantastic. Oh, around some worms and some lizards. Again, these lizards remind me of a lot of the ones from Final Fantasy XI, Leaping Lizzie and all that jazz. Let me just take care of this one lizard first, and that way it doesn't bother me when I'm doing the other stuff. So just hang tight a second. We'll just get rid of this guy. Although I think... Oh gosh. I don't think he's gonna be much trouble for us. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. It wasn't a challenge at all. So what's gonna happen at this destination? Surveying? What exactly are we surveying? Oh, Sin Eater apparently. Hello. Oh. I'm not quite sure what to think of this battle music as of yet. You just go, because I guess maybe it's because of this area here, but I'm going from very low-key, lo-fi vibe to rock, I guess is one way to put it. All the guitars and everything. I'm guessing probably it'll suit in other zones, but doesn't seem to be suiting well here. Oh, there's the next one. Fantastic. Well, I didn't have to go that far. Which is good. Oh, gosh. Let me give my birdie another crystal green. Oh, too far away. Okay, I'll get closer. I will get closer. Oh, okay, there's nothing there. Alright. Where's the next one? Oh, further up. Oh, and the giant turtle. And moles. But yeah, how's everybody doing today so far? Oh, I see your message, so just give me a moment and I'll take a look at that too. I will say that Shadowbringers has some of the best music, but the combat music is very different to most expansion fighting music. Yeah, it's... Again, it just feels very jarring from the point where I'm out and about and hearing the world music versus the music that starts up when you go into a battle. I'm not quite too sure how well it fits, but maybe it'll grow on me a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, I'm too far away. I personally like the battle track itself, but I find it a little bit too intrusive when it kicks in over the music. Yeah. Maybe if I just hear it a little bit more on its own, I might have a bit of a different take on it compared to what I have right now. Oh, another sin here. Oh, yay. Well, let's deal with you, sir. And I think at that point, we can go back to seeing Alisaie. I was really hoping as well that by the time that I entered this expansion, I could do one of the new jobs. What was it? Piper? That I was really keen on. But unfortunately, free time has been a little bit... Haven't really had a lot of free time as of late to play. So I haven't had the opportunity to go ahead and level my character a little bit more so I could unlock it, because I think it was level 80. Yeah, level 80 that I needed to be before I could unlock that new job, so it's going to take me a little bit longer than what I initially anticipated. Oh, oh, there she is. There she is. There she is. Got that done. So what's next, Alisaie? How did you fare? Well, there were 2. Yeah, 2. I thought there might be 1 or 2 lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. Oh, that would be terrible. And we haven't seen much of the bigger ones, I don't think. Because the one that ate that merchant, it was a smaller one, I think. Yeah, it was a smaller one. I don't think it was a big thing. So I've only seen the smaller ones so far. I haven't seen any of the big guys yet. At least not that I can recall. So I guess we'll probably encounter one sooner or later. But that's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tasleen, shall we? Yes, let's do that. We've done a good job. And see what else that she wants to bring to our attention, if anything. Oh, Morrow Keep? Oh, I guess this are like chocobos, like the chocobo keepers. Okay. We have an Amaro for here if you're interested. Actually, before I forget, let me add your name to our register, so on and so forth, and I don't want to port her right now. Definitely do not want to import her. She hasn't been telling you stories, has she? Oh, gods. No, all the stories have been great. All the stories have been wonderful. They've been fantastic. Alisaie tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks. And my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the 2 of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alisaie has missed your company. Everything is always, if Elise was here, she would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Elise's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. Oh no, she's got competition. I'm only teasing. Though I have no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. Lots of teasing, lots of teasing. The purchase of fruits. The Tasleen has the air of a woman being pulled into 10 directions at once. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that I need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alisaie? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. Well, is there anything? I could use a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alisaie. While we do that, could you attend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Onil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Oh, okay. So is this visiting people for the patients here? Oh, gosh. Oh, I have to do it one at a time. Okay. Oh, can I brighten things up a little bit? Give me 1 second here. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You sleeping? Maybe? Thank you. Well, he wasn't sleeping, he was awake. At least he could communicate to us, too. And what about you, sir? How are you feeling? Thoughts. Cotton glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Not able to speak, I suppose. Oh my gosh, this is just a kid. Well, I guess if the monsters are attacking, they wouldn't really care one's an adult, one's a kid. It just wants ether, right? Oh. Oh, the poor thing. Cutscene? No? Or sort of? Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. That's not good. That's definitely not good. He's as poor defenseless. Yeah, he's poor and defenseless, and those things attacked him, and now he is an afflicted. You've seen to the patients. How were they? Well, there's that boy Halric. He's not looking too good. Good. That's good. I knew they'd enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. Then we shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Elise to Mortsuk if you have any other errands that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ronron should have some fresh fruit. Just one nectarine? Maybe, should we bring some more? Because I know that usually when one person wants one thing, lots of other people want the same fruit. So maybe it's a good idea to pick up multiples. Come then, Elise. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Oh, can I just teleport right there? Oh, yes, I can. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm going to make things easy for myself. Oh, okay. So here, Mortsuk. It saves me from having to run. Yes, it cost me 100 gil, but I think it's worth the doing. Oh. And, oh, there's also something for, I'm going to guess, 8th currents around here? Gengen? Gengen! It's been a while since I've seen you. Well, not since last week. Oh, work to live or live to work. Okay, I'll grab this. Because I do want to get this. I do want to get the Aether Currents too. Greetings, friend. You like helping people? Yes? Maybe you can help me too. You see, my son, Gun, makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard. Too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes. Follows them until somebody tells him to stop. This is very dangerous. Bad for his health. I need you to speak to him and persuade him to rest. He should be near the Red Sarai? probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please, tell him his father orders him to stop. Well, as much as I would like to tell him that his dad says stop, I'm going to save that for later. I need to focus with Alisaie and Ron right now. Now, hopefully he has some nectarines. Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron swears? Oh gosh, no. No more mush loaf for me. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh, yes. Nectarines, peaches, grapes. Fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one. Free of charge. Oh, can I get some peaches? And some grapes. Maybe I'm pushing it, though. Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh, no. It's not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Oh, thank goodness, because I was going to say, if you're eating that stuff, we need to change your diet. Only the best wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right. That's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the 8th right to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. What view is that, I wonder? Well, I guess I'll have to see. This way. Yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody enjoying their Friday so far? Has there been anything exciting that's happened to you this week? Anything positive going on? And I know the long weekend's coming up too, so do you have any plans for a long weekend? Or are you gonna take it easy? Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Lays wrigglers! You actually brought them! I really shouldn't let you, but... just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails. Shall we? No weekend plans at this time. Well, I hope you enjoy your rest for this weekend then, Hinton. Oh wow, what a view! The work is getting out an extra hour early. Oh, look, nice!
Over there, where the wall is broken.
I'm enjoying my last week before starting a new semester at uni. I'm dabbling in new Warcraft expansion by watching them. That's enjoy
what
Warcraft.
The land became after the light flooded
Enjoy.
An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit.
Okay. The jungle, I saw your message. I'll get to it after this.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Oh gosh. That poor kid.
Tesleen and the patients, They all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over.
Oh my
The
god,
preferred
no.
method is mixing poison into their favorite food.
Oh,
In my time here,
jeez.
I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Oh, jeez.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough.
Oh, this eating away at her.
But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes, I remember. I remember.
Well, let's
Oh,
just
gosh,
say
I
I had a
remember.
few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his
I
summons.
bet.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield.
It could
So
be
I swore
helped.
that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Hard for her, harder for you. Harder for everyone involved. Huh? Okay. Well, it depends on what you find positive. Lost my job. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Got a massive severance that could last me maybe 2 years of not having to work if I don't feel like it, and I'm wise on my spending. Well, negative side is obviously that you have lost your position. I am glad though that you did have a massive severance though, and that you've been wise with your money, and that you're able, that you feel financially stable, at least for the moment. But it sounds like, yeah, like Sillings mentioned, it sounds like you got a vacation on the horizon. The 26th of the stream and already we're crying. Let's go, Garrett. Damn you guys. Yes. Oh gosh. Yeah, already we're tearing up. Oh gosh. Speaking of which, just give me a moment. I thought I had something with me, but I don't. Let's see. Needed to grab a very trusty handkerchief because I thought I had some on my desk, but no, I did not. So yeah, there we go. So let's finish talking with Alisaie, shall we? And see what's next. Let's see what's next. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Araeng's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. That's just really, really heartbreaking, especially if you know people who are very sick, and just the whole, there's a lot of debate in many locations, and where I am included in regards to the whole assisted dying topic, which I'm not going to go into here, but it's just interesting. Oh gosh, I remember these things. remember these things from 11. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me deal with you first, and then I can gawk at the weapon. And I can gawk at the weapon. And hopefully not hit the weapon. And I have a story about the weapon that I'll relay in a few minutes. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. It doesn't pulling patches, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't. But yeah, I was taking a look at that weapon and it just made me think back to Final Fantasy XI because there was... Oh... It was a weapon that was in the Sanctuary of Zeta, I think it was? No, it wasn't. It was the area connected to that. And it was for, like, something for Summoner. And I remember a bunch of people trying to look for that special weapon that would drop that special... I think it was the Summoner's Code or something. And all these people were looking for that one weapon. And a friend of mine, long time back, when they're looking for it, they just called the weapon Bob. I don't know why, but they just called the weapon Bob. So they're just like, oh, has anybody seen Bob? No, Bob. It's not the time for Bob to spawn yet, etc. nauseam. Boy out of tree? No. Where was Zeta? No, Zeta was the forest. And then it was the other place that's, oh gosh, I wish I remembered the name of it. It's been years. But it almost looked like a palace, sort of. And it was white. And a lot of stuff there aggroed to magic. So, and you didn't necessarily want to be seen, so you had to use, like, special items so you could sneak and invis. I can't remember the name of the place, but it's... I can see it in my mind's eye. I just can't remember the name. If you know the name, please feel free to put it in the comments, because I'd love to be taken back down memory lane. Garlish Citadel. I don't think that was it either. No, because wasn't Garlish the place that you found Circuit? Or was that something else? Hey, Highlander, good day. Hello and welcome. Gaming indeed. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? And then you have to look at, yeah, we'll have to look it up later. Yes, we did find a nectarine. Nectarine. Plump, sweet smelling nectarine. There you go. Circuit was some Garlish, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Garlish. I know it wasn't there. Thank you. Alisaie has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Which prompts yet another reminder that you could go spend a couple dozen streams in Eureka and have nostalgia. Oh. I could technically go to Eureka, you're right. If I do go to Eureka, though, it'll probably be... I don't know if I necessarily do it on stream. I might just do like a little clip video or something like that. Like Elise's first time in Eureka. And like a little bit there, but I don't know for sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The time left to us. Well, Nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time that for that welcoming meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Well, that reminds me, I have to figure out what to make for supper tonight. Keeping hydrated, as always. Oh! Oh, there's the nectarine. Please don't focus on the nectarine
Speak up if you'd
anymore.
like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
I wonder what they were. You needn't have to go to gone to the trouble, or I'll have another bowl then. You needn't have gone to the trouble. It's okay. I could have done with regular stew.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Oh, jeez.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from Arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
I know that feeling.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
Oh, what?
The Warrior of Darkness?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You've never heard the tale?
No.
I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it.
Well, we're not from Norvrent, so we don't know.
Warrior
So,
of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath.
Okay.
Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
Sunless Sea. Okay.
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
I like that idea too, to be honest. Sailing, I see your comments as well. We'll get back to it when this cutscene is over. What's going on?
They're coming.
Desleen!
Oh no, now what?
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh god. Oh geez, not the kid, not the kid. Right. Oh gosh. Not the kid. Not the kid, not the kid, not the kid. Oh, game, please don't do this to me. Oh, where could he have gone? Do you have any other information? This is my fault. The patients were acting strangely and I let it distract me. Elise, Alisaie, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the end. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric. Please be alright. Oh gosh, I hope Halric is gonna be okay. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Okay, sounds like a plan. Shadowbringers and Walker in particular deals with some very real issues, which I think is why he is so beloved. Yeah, I'm noticing that it's dealing with a lot of big... Well, at least I've just encountered my first big issue. So, yes, it does have me worried, and yeah, that would definitely impact people because, yeah, you've more often than not encountered a situation or something similar, which does make it a lot more personal and is more impactful overall to you. And the fact that certain things are going on right now with life and what they're talking about, it's hitting a little hard. It's definitely hitting a little hard, but let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can find Halric. Hopefully Halric will be okay. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm following the wrong... I'm following the wrong thing. I was following the one for the, for the Aether Current quest by accident. Oops. Let me just get back to where I need to be. And then we'll find Halric, and hopefully I haven't doomed Halric because I've wandered away too far. On the other side, I take it? Yes. It looks like it, so... Go around this way, and we will find where we need to be. Oh, that's... more lizards. More antlions. More fun. Yep. There's an antlion, but I'm going to run away for now because, well, I need to find Halric. He's more important than dealing with those monsters right now. We have limited time. Limited time indeed. Oh, there we go. That's... Oh, wow. You got this close to the wall? But he's not here. Even Stormblood was very real for some people who have lived in contested territories. Yeah, I could totally see that. You see no sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. Okay, let's see if we can find further west and see what we can see. Derek. Huh. Over here somewhere? I take it? Oh, right there. Oh, okay. I went a little bit too... I was thinking I had to go further. So, what do we find now? You scan your surroundings in search of Halric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. Oh, jeez. Oh, gods. Scorpion. Let's not... Give him volley. Alright, so let's deal with you first. Okay, I just want to deal with you. Yes, I want to deal with you. Not my bird. My birdie is fine. Although he won't be in a minute. He definitely... Okay, good. Kate, you do your thing, I'll do mine. And we'll do this. It's just nice though that they can make these storylines so engaging because it really gets people continuing to play, although depending on how a developer handles it, it could either be taken as, oh, this is a really good story, or it handled the situation well, etc., or it could be a totally different situation. And there's the next one. Oh good, they're all turning away. So we can take care of this. So you guys were also telling me this is the crying expansion. What you said earlier?
Any sign of him?
Nothing yet.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We
Oh,
should keep
this
looking.
is new music.
The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
What's that? Oh, that thing's huge.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
Oh, geez.
Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Absolutely. Let's see if we can track Halric down. Especially before that thing gets too far.
There it is!
Oh, good. Oh, no.
Is that...
No. No.
Oh, no.
No. Not the kid, not the kid, not the kid. No, no, no. No!
Halric!
No, 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 no. Can I run in there? Quick, quick, quick. Kathleen! Good job. Good job, girl.
We have to run!
Oh,
Tesleen! No!
I heard the sound before I saw the thing. Oh. Oh, kid.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it.
Leslie, I'm so sorry.
The time left to
At
you
least you saved
is
Halric.
precious.
At least for now.
No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Oh, I'm we didn't even know her that long. What the heck? What? Ugh. Oh, and he's totally out of it, of course. Oh my god, that's the thing of nightmares. Oh my god, that's the thing of nightmares. Oh, that is creepy as all hell. Wait, what? Oh god, the sounds. The sounds. Oh jeez. Oh my...
No, 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 no!
Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh, holy hell. Oh my god. Oh, the Shadowbringers. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh, jeez. Oh my god. And the first thing came to my mind though when she started, like when Tasleen said the bit like to Alisaie, the first thing came to my head, and I'm sure it probably did for the rest of you, was Full Metal Alchemist and the whole Edward Big Brother thing. This guy's something of a tradition. Why is this a tradition? It shouldn't be a tradition. Oh my god. Oh. Please tell me I wasn't the only one who had that freaking reaction when you first saw it. Please tell me I wasn't the only one. Oh, geez, that was just horrifying. It was really sad and horrifying. It's... Thank you for that welcome. I would have preferred not to have that welcome. I would have definitely preferred not to have that welcome. But oh my god. That happened so quick. You know, I hadn't thought of it before, but now you say that. Yeah, I definitely say that. Her screaming in surprise and really like to... Yeah, she was so sweet. And she was so kind, and she was helping people. And I thought, oh, this is great. We found a good friend in the first. Beyond the people of Christian, which we still don't know very well. But we bonded with this woman, and she was doing such great work, and then to see this happen, and the whole turning into a sin eater, that happened so freaking quick. I mean, Halric, in his situation, he hasn't turned yet. I was wondering if during that situation that Halric was going to turn too. So then you had like a double. Thank goodness no. But I'm at a loss of words. I'm totally at a loss for words as to the whole situation. And just Tasleen's find it, like, her other words about her mom and stuff like that, it just... Holy hell, that hit hard. That hit hard. So basically, nobody's really safe here. Definitely nobody's safe here. I guess they're just trying to let us know that. As to how brutal this world is. And that no one really is safe. I am sorry, Elise. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Oh, I want to give Alisaie such a big hug right now. I want to give Alisaie a really big hug right now, but they won't let me. Can I do that? Oh, not there. Can I give you a hug, girl? You need it. Okay, I'm hugging her head. I tried, folks. Time to head home. Be right back. All right, safe travels home, Hiten. We'll see you when you get back. It's just so unfair. Desleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, and that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I know, it's heartbreaking. It's definitely heartbreaking. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely... I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. And, yeah. They don't even have that. Oh, jeez. I'm also trying to be careful too that I don't cause any issues with me just trying to dry my eyes either. Because I just don't want to deal with the part that when I fell. Let's see. Yeah, you're still not saying anything. Alric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. The other thing I noticed too is just the fact that maybe it's just me, but I'm not hearing any music right now. It's just, forgive the term, but deathly quiet. And honestly, I think that's very fitting considering just to the emotional damage that just happened. Tears on the sand. Alisaie? Thank you for what you're doing. It means a lot to them, to me. Indeed, you just get to sit and stew in the chair while you just, yeah, pretty much. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow. And I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course, just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Desleen's words close to your heart. I just had a thought. This is just really weird. Actually, I'll get to your comments first. There's indeed some new music before the scene that is one of my favorite tracks in the game. We'll hear a lot more of that one. Okay, good to know. The thought that I had And this is just me going on just noticing weird things, or it's just me being weird in general. The way that Halric is acting right now, it reminds me so much of Gabu. It reminds me of Gabu. And yeah. And just the fact that both those guys are hurting. So I think, although Halric doesn't really show any emotion, I'm wondering if there's still some emotion still in there, but he just can't get it out. But maybe that's just me. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty? Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease, it's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only by a little, even if that took years, it would surely make things better. How do you plan to do that? Now, hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. Alisaie? We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gained here to hurt them. Alisaie just can't catch a break. First Gabu and then Halric. Yeah, exactly. This poor girl's been through so much freaking emotional trauma. It's like the bit with Gabu. The trauma of all the other Scions falling asleep, including her brother. That was traumatic. Being brought over here against her will. And this whole thing with Tesleen and Halric. It just keeps on piling up for her. I feel so bad. I feel so freaking bad. Okay, so next, speak with Alisaie the Red Sea. Whereabouts is that? Oh, there. Okay. Well, what I can do is actually... I am going to be lazy. I'm going to teleport part of the way. And then what we'll do is we'll make way to where we need to go. And funny enough, it looks like the way I need to go is also the way for that quest I need to do too. So huzzah for that. And back to the lo-fi music, which is nice. I really need to put this on my music player. This would be amazing. Oh. The thing is, though, the way that I'm thinking is to all this emotional trauma that I'm experiencing with Alisaie's route. It just makes me worry as to how much trauma I'm going to be experiencing with Alphino's route. Another welcome to Shadowbringers, as you guys have kindly said. Over here? Yes, over here. Oh, there he is. Here you are, sir. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry, did not see you there. Are you lost? No, your dad said stop. Father says I must rest, but that will not do. No, no, no. I will stop, but not quite yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and it's still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but I refuse. Your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over. Your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple, yes? Yeah, but I need to chase after Alisaie. I guess I could make a slight detour. Welcome back, Content. Look under the rubble and find whatever is to be found. Maybe it will be valuable, maybe not. Either way, let us keep searching until we get at least one shiny. Wait, are shinies the same thing as treasures? I'm hoping so. I really do, because I am a treasure hunter, and I hope you will become one too. There we go. Hopefully we'll find... Oh, there's multiples. Okay, let's do this quickly. Then I can return to Alisaie. Your search fails to yield any shinies. Oh. Search the next destination, then we'll have a third just in case we need it. Your search fails to yield any shinies. The shinies are a lie. The shinies are a lie. What do we got here? You find a signet ring. Hopefully this will be shiny enough for him. Oh, and this will earn me my Aether Current too. So this will be helpful. Alisaie, wait a minute. Let me return the signet ring and get my Aether Current. And then we'll go back to the Crystarium and then we'll go see your brother. What did you find? Not more rubble, I hope. No, I found an ancient signet ring. Untold years spent buried beneath the sand and rubble have done nothing. Untold years spent buried beneath sand and rubble have done little to tarnish this exquisitely crafted piece of jewelry. If it's so exquisite, can I, I'll give it to him. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. I've never seen anything like this before. But how much is it worth? I am an expert in finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone. Once we sell it, we will divide the profits between us. We worked as a team, so half for you, half for me. Fair is fair. Well, we'll have to look at that another time. We'll definitely have to look at that another time. For now, we need to go find Alisaie and get to the Crystarium, speak to her brother, and see what other mental torment that this game can put upon me. Maybe the real shinies are the friends we made along the way. But the thing is, so you have to be careful though. Friends are things that the ones that we beat up. Maybe shinies or treasures. Yeah, shinies or treasures. We'll do it that way. Forgive me, Elise. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight in my own way, with steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to Norvrend's sword in the light? Or thoughts? I think the game is trying to tell me to choose this answer, so I will. Gods above. It feels like an age ago now. Yes, very, very long time ago. Miss Alisaie, is there anything I can get for you? Your swiftness, Amh Araeng. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Yes, let's get back to the Crystarium. And we're missing out on lo-fi music. Okay, Alisaie, what's next? Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amh Araeng again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. Did you get the sand out of your boots? But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Signal Eaters out. Shall we? Yes, it shall. Where is the... Oh, there it is, right in front of me. And I want to get to the Docile Gate, right? Yes. Let's get to the Docile Gate, speak to the Crystal Exarch, which I still don't know if I should I should trust him or not. The jury is still out on that one. Do you have any business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and I would be happy to escort you to the ocular. Let's go. Okay, so we can finish this one quest, then we can accept the next one. And I don't know as to why in this area my frame rate just drops like a rock. Thanks for seeking me out, Elise. It meant a lot to have you here at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction. But you still have to visit Alphino, don't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being. And probably pass out the Crystal Exarch a bit more. But don't keep me waiting too long, eh? No, I won't. But don't beat up the Crystal Exarch too much. I don't trust him much, but I still need to talk to him. In search of Alphino. You will visit Alphino and Clusia then? Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you'll need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction, presented to Sem Genmai, the Master of Beasts. Be sure to pass along my warmest regards. Yes, passing along his warmest regards to Alphino is perfectly fine. Why? Because he's on, I'm guessing, pretty good terms with Alphino. It's just Alisaie that we need to worry about. Oh, right, so the rookery. The rookery. There we go, the rookery. Now here's a question for you guys. Will I be able to complete Alphino's quest before, within the time that I have? Or is it going to be another situation where I'm only able to finish most of it, but not all of it? If you can let me know, That'd be great. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? I have a letter of introduction. A letter of introduction addressed to Zenmai and signed by the Crystal Exarch. It's with the same link that Sally says. I don't think you'll get it all done today. Oh, hopefully I will. Because I want to try to move. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an emerald for passage to Clusia. I will pick you out a friendly wealth. Well, that's very kind of you. Amro are often used for travel then. And there I was expecting a chocobo. Yeah, I haven't seen any chocobo, I don't think. I don't think I've seen a chocobo here. Amro are used for travel then? That's right. Mounts like my great friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Oh, really? Huh. Seeing as you're plainly unaccustomed to riding Amro, I think it's best that I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zun worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend you while I ready the mounts. Okay, sounds fair. It's about as long as Alisaie's, if not slightly longer. Oh. Oh gosh darn it. I wish I knew that all these were so long. Well, that and I wish I had more time to play, but that isn't always the case. Back to the Amh Araeng launch. Because they're going to launch me across the skies. How far I'll fly, I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this quickly. I don't want to hire a porter right now, but it's always good to have one. Want to fly an Amh Araeng to Felucia? Well, I suppose the Master Gemma is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the Mount shortly. You can now travel to Felucia. Speak with the aspiring Mount Amh Araeng tamer to fly to the island. Fly! Fly! Just fix this a little bit. There we go.
The whistling breeze, mute.
Oh.
The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment.
Very sandy beaches.
Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth,
Oh.
a city beckons.
That's an interesting looking city. That's a very interesting looking city. Alright, so let's speak to you. We are arrived. This is the Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Felucia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin Eaters are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It should be the people you should be wary of. Huh. Why? Oh, the people in the city? Spy you that city in the distance? That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. Once, you say? Not currently? For years, the Almoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. Oh. Okay, so that's where we're going here. Okay. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Okay. I'm glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Oh, what's the secret? What's the secret? If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Eibor. Eibor? He keeps an eye on everything that happens in Felucia, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know that you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amh Araeng until you are ready to return. Okay. Wait, are those goblins? Hobgoblin. Okay. That is definitely different. Now, how the heck do I get up there? Follow the edge and see if I can climb up. Okay. Can I climb up here? No. I can't. Alright, so gotta find another way up. This looks promising. If I can get up here. Oh, they wear little hats too! Oh, they're from other Final Fantasy games. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. Well, you look funny. I will beat you up first. And we'll see where we go from here. Quickly done. Quickly done indeed. And yeah, those definitely remind me of ones from other Final Fantasy games, like the older ones. Oh, that must be the shack that he was talking about. So I have my sprig of thyme. Yes, you are the person I need to speak to. What are you after? Fish? Crab? I think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've a taste for them. I've got some lake thyme. It's a fragrant herb commonly found growing along the floodplains of the source. Oh, I have something from the source with me? Okay. Ooh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in a pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now, what is it that I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. I'm looking for my friend Alphino. Alphino, eh? I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. No more's richer than all of Nordbrand put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside. Live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up on the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Oh, and I thought at one point we were going to be going to a place that's going to be called the Drowning Wench or something. No, it's the Leaky Keel. Alright. Well, Goblin, we're going to leave you alone today. And we are going to go to this town. It's very rickety looking. Still tight. Oh, good. I was wondering if there's going to be one here. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. And Aetherites. Oh, and there's delivery Moogle tier 2 and a mender. Fantastic. Oh, and striking dummies. Okay, this place is well prepared. I don't need that. But I need to... Oh, this is the Leaky Keel. Yeah, it's a bit of a shack. Heading in for a pint? Yes, I am. Oh, hello. Yes, dear? Buy a drink or go out you go. The seats are for paying customers. Oh, don't worry, I'll pay. I have Vorbert golden coins. No, I don't. I did, but then I don't. This is your first time in the tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What will you be having? Oh, do I have a choice? Oh, yeah, I do. What do we have here? Ale, mead, or water? I will go with mead. Yes, I'll have a mead. A fine choice. And what will you be paying with? My gil. Well now, those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear, but I don't doubt that they have value. But I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors. So, We'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful for me, but for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. The things I do for mead. The things I do for food and drink and all that other jazz. But things we do for drinks. And it seems like just trying to do this is going to be very easygoing, so should have an easy time at that. So let's just do this, and then we'll have our drink, and then we'll be happy and drunk. But we'll have a good time. Gardener's Row. Lighted prop. Okay, so... Oh! I lost my birdie. Let me get my birdie out, because it needs the XP. Pestilent Swarm. Alright, let's deal with you. We'll be one step closer to our mead. There we go. And next one. Oh, it's over here. Ooh. Are these grapes? Yes. Wait. Oh, I've been lied to. I was told at one point there was like square grapes or something. These aren't very square, but they're looking very odd. Very odd indeed. So tell me, guys, are these the square grapes I'm supposed to be seeing? Or was that all a lie? Oh, I got two this time. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with them. We'll deal with them easily. But yeah, I was told there was these square grapes that everybody was talking about. I just didn't know as to what the heck they were. So you guys can let me know if it's the same thing or if it's something different. Because I heard stories. The square grapes are yet to come. While that the expansion for the grapes has better looking grapes. The square grapes for Ned Walker, but I think they fixed them. Okay, so these are not the same things. Okay. These are still looking a little bit odd. They look very, very uniform. I thought I found the cool thing, but apparently not. Okay. So be it. I did not find the cool thing today. Knock, knock, knock. There we go. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. Oh, can I knock with my boot? Stomp, stomp, stomp? Will that work? Oh, do it again. Okay. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. Can I kick it? You hear the faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Here we go. We're gonna save the day, folks. No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been here for some time. The odd scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. So I'm the brave adventurer now going to take on rats? It feels like I'm back in Limsa Laminsa, going to kill rats for leveling up. But apparently not. Not today. Not today. So, have I earned my ale yet? They've yet to tell me, but I'll find out soon. Here we go. Hey, I did the thing. Can I have my drink? Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Gone. Might have joined the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Yulmore. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was, thinking you were yet another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like. Take a seat wherever you like, dear, and you've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be totally soused by the time that Alphino arrives. The mead is a lie! No! It can't be! I need my mead, come on! I asked for it, I should get it!
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Oh, Alphino!
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Yes. Penguin. Well, not really a penguin, but I did some stuff. I did some stuff to earn my keep. You've
'Tis good to
definitely
see you, my
changed.
friend. The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
Oh, you're very sweet,
What,
Alphino.
just like that? Oh, Alphino, you really are a dear.
He just helps. That's his thing.
Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Sure.
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Yeah, it's been a
It
long
has
while.
been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Again, it's good to see you off. No, good to see you. Me? I was more worried about you. We thought we'd lost you. We thought we lost you.
Huh. Alisaie said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Yeah, but just don't trust my words. I may be drunk. Oh, gosh.
I see. Both the Exarch and Alisaie told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may.
Well, I did send a message, so that should help to some degree.
It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Mm-hmm. That it would. That it would.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Oh yeah, Urianger's vision, that's right. We have to stop
Urianger's
that from
vision of the
happening.
future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire.
Black Rose, right?
Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Scions, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means.
Varus.
and thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
Okay.
But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat.
Oh.
One
Okay,
being
so
Sin
both
Eaters,
of
of
them
course.
have to be experiencing problems?
They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Good man, Alphino. Good man. And I don't think I'll stand by
That is
either.
what brought me to the
No way.
gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go. Let's go.
And so we take to the road once more.
Yes. Take the road once more. Let's go. Oh, Alfie, I missed you. Yeah. I've missed seeing the twins. I've missed seeing Bancred and Urianger.
Lawrence is Trivia. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Please, I hope you're enjoying the content so far. I'll also be having some other content as well. There will be Persona 5 Royal tomorrow, and next week, of course, continuing on with the Legend of Heroes series. But yes, happy to have you along and hope you're enjoying it so far. Open arms, closed gate. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we have timed our arrival just right, we may be lucky enough to see why I've yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west, and then cross the small bridge. Again, we're all looking for more adventure. And let me get back on my Wolfie. And off we go. So across this, oh, this must be the small bridge they were talking about. Yes, it's definitely, oh, Goboos. Okay, Mr. Gobu, leave me alone, please. Oh, no. Guess not. All right, Mr. Gobu, we'll deal with you, and then we'll move on. Because, well, the Gobos are cool and all, but they really need to blow their noses, and I don't want to be subjected to that. I really don't want to be subjected to that. There we go. Off we go like a herd of turtles. And, oh, we're stopping in the middle of the way? Why are we stopping here? Lucia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had similar impression of Crystarium. Even this distant world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Huh? Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. Okay, well, we need to jump in and save the day, and... The one thing that's coming to mind, now that he mentions it, I sort of see the resemblance. Well, not the Crystarium just yet, but this area here, it sort of reminds me of the outskirts outside of Limsa. I guess I'll probably see more similarities as we go along. Oh, think the fates. You look out! Oh, I'm under attack? Well, do you know what? I'm going to beat them into submission. I don't want them to hit my bird. Do that over here. Oh, geez. Tender love? Okay, that is not love. Love should not be that painful. It really should not be that painful. Okay. Almost done. No tender love for me today, thank you. Oh, there we go. My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings. But I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared as to what's in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not so swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left for me to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. I doubt those fancy lords and ladies will welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Oh, hello. Good to see you. Welcome. Happy to have you. I do realize you mentioned you just can't stay long, but still. Hello. Glad to see you today. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. Is she going to be okay getting over there by herself? Or are we going to be guiding her? It is as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Oh, what I've been told of these monsters. What I've seen of these monsters. They're pretty brutal. Ah yes, Alisaie would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Yeah, we had a very traumatic experience. I'm hoping I'm not to have one here. Compared with Amh Araeng, Kalusha is almost a haven. But as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few minutes later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. She reminds me of that granny from Brother Bear. Oh, that's actually a movie I've never seen. I've seen a bunch of Disney films, but that was not one of them. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to the road where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Go west, young man, go west. Go west, young lady, go west. I'd love to say that life is peaceful there, but I'm not too sure. Okay, I'll have to definitely check it out sometime, Willow. I will definitely have to give it a try. I'll have to see I'm thinking probably the library has it, so I'll probably just go over there and check to see if they have it perhaps either as for borrowing or perhaps available as a digital viewing option, I guess. She does look like Granny from Mother and I'm riding wolf and I'm being attacked by wolf. Fantastic. Fantastic. I forgot her name though. Okay. Ooh, I've got quite a view here though. Oh, that's where I need to go, isn't it? There's gonna be nobody attacking me, right? It should be safe to jump down. Okay, well I didn't lose all of my health, thank goodness. What is that thing? Well, there's lots of monsters here, but I see something else. Grandmother Willow. That's Pocahontas. Yeah, Grandmother Willow's Pocahontas. I remember that. I remember that one. Okay. Give me a moment. There was something I saw here that sort of struck me as odd. Let me see if I can find it again. No, it wasn't you. No, it wasn't you either. I saw some... Yeah, that was it. What the flip is that thing? Indomitable? It looks like a bunch of scrap metal on wheels. Well, it looks like a hunt mark, so I'll leave it be for somebody else who needs it. It's Frogbot. Frogbot. A Frogbot. Okay. It's frog. It's very frog. Okay. You can get it as a mount. You can get it as a mount. Okay. I was not expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that. Gate Town. Oh my gosh, this looks like a shanty town. And here we are. Ooh.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms.
The Open
Umor
Arms.
itself
Okay.
lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Chosen? What? Can you explain more what's going on? I'm confused.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh?
Hmm? What do you mean?
I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
No, and who are you?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
Compete? What am I competing for, exactly?
What? I was only making conversation.
A trumpet?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
No worries. Take care, Willow. Have a great day. What the...
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Umor extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious
Oh, thanks,
dishes,
fellow. Again,
and
take
life
care.
in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who am I?
Yeah, I was
will
going to
answer
say
the
Zorn
call.
and Thorn.
Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center
Yeah.
of power and authority? Well, that
Right.
is not the only reason for its fame.
Okay. What's up?
It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor
Oh,
man
like
could
I saw
sooner
in the
pass
treasure-
through the
uh,
Iron Needle
trailer,
than Yulmore's
rather.
gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Okay.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for?
What's in the bags?
Well, well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident!
Meal? It looks like a sweet bun or something.
For you!
But forgive me for saying so, but it looks like a butt.
Thank goodness.
Who shaped these things is rather
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles
could
out
show
to the
something
people
else
of
to be
Gatehouse,
sure.
and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems
odd.
Well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
But Why are you looking at me? Oh. That's just creepy. That's just creepy. So you have people, the rich and wealthy, living up in Yulmore, while the folks, the poor, are out here, and the only way you can get in is if you have something they want, or you can do something that they want. Oh. Funny enough, I was watching a film, and I don't know if any of you guys seen it, called Snowpiercer. I was watching it the other night, and same sort of situation wherein, well, sort of. You have this train that is going around the world and everything else, that's never stopping, and all the human survivors are essentially on this train. And then you have the upper class, the people with money, or the first class passengers in the front of the train, and then you have the poor people, the people who really couldn't pay much for a ticket, at the back. And the only way that you could move up is if you had something that they needed. So, for example, in one instance, the upper class were looking for, was it a musician? And there's this one gentleman, there's a gentleman and his wife. They're both, they were very good musicians, but apparently they only needed one. So they grabbed one. I think the woman got kicked down or something like that. And yeah, it gives me the same sort of vibe when I'm watching this. Same sort of idea. It's just like, they mentioned like the bad taste of the mouth. And funny enough, they also have foodstuffs that they give to the passengers. Now, granted, this looks much better than the foodstuffs they were eating in the movie. Oh gosh, the stuff in the movie was pretty gross. Especially when you see as to what it was made out of. It was... I'm not going to go more into it, so if you haven't seen it, you may want to try to check it out. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet, from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now. I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation yourself. Yeah, it seems like people... I want to say, like, they've given up? And they feel this is the only way? It's by songstress. So... Oh, there it is. Bubbling cook pot. What is this? Large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, fuel, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Oh, and I have to go down too, so give me a moment. Oh, up here? I think, yes. Preoccupied petticoat. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? It's okay, I guess. Every day I dream of the life that waits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Again, I feel the way that Alphino does. There's gotta be another way. I just don't know what it is yet, but there's gotta be another way. And to find the last place amongst all these houses or shacks. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh. Are you the same guy I spoke to earlier? I think you are. Or that approached me earlier. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatestown's not much to look at, but at least it's safe. And the mule is the best thing I've ever tasted. I don't know. Well, it looks interesting. It sort of reminds me of like buns or breads. But the shape of it is leaves much to be desired. Now here's a question for everyone. Would you want to eat mule? Would you want to try that stuff out? It sort of reminds me a little bit of like a bun or like a sweet bun or something. I do like those, but I don't know what I think about these things. You see what Gate Town has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts and meal, and believe Yulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet, no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable, to conceive of any other way of life. That's really troublesome, though. You disapprove of the people's way of life, or you disapprove Yulmore. I mean, if I was starving, sure. Otherwise, not so much. One can't live off sweet buns alone. No, they can't. No, they can't. One definitely cannot live off sweet buns alone. You need a varied diet. Like, honestly, what is the nutritional value of these things? Probably not so good. What about vegetables? What about, like, protein? Is there protein part of this? I don't know. But yeah, like, what about vegetables? Can't they grow vegetables here? Well, considering this everlasting light that's up above, I don't know as to how well it'd work. You disapprove of these people's way of life, or you disapprove of Yulmore? I think it's both, in a sense, because of what Yulmore is doing is a problem, but also the fact that the people aren't really wanting to do anything else but to stay here, hopefully get chosen. If not, eat some more meal. I happen to be wearing a Soylent t-shirt right now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's a movie I haven't seen in like forever either. My gosh. You disapprove of these people's way of life? Disapprove? It frustrates me, certainly. That is only part of it, though. The whole situation makes me uneasy. Not that it matters. However unjust the system seems to be to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Did it not seem that those who have chosen to forgo Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Oh, not the movie, the drink. Oh! I was thinking of something. I was thinking the movie. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's a meal replacement shake. I drank a lot of it over the past several months while I was losing weight. Ah, okay. I haven't heard of a meal replacement drink called Soylent. Huh. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Felucia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet, I cannot help but frown at the sight of the hardworking villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a gracious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. It is fortunate that you arrived when you did, Elise. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition. So what's his plan, I wonder? And Hiten, did you find that that meal replacement shake? Did that work out for you? I'm just curious. There's a beast tribe who make its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called. Oh, yeah, though you and I know them as Sahagan. Okay, I was gonna wonder. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kagane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded your Mormon lord would have a time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Oh, I'm glad it worked out for you. That's great news. Because I know that with some people, they have trouble trying to use those things to help them in trying to assist them in their weight loss journey. Some people found that certain drinks or replacements have worked. Other folks, not so much. But yeah, it's more of like, I don't think it necessarily works for everybody. Everybody's different as to what they can, what'll help them in their journey versus not. So, but yeah, I'm glad that did work for you though. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. Yes, you have come a long way since then. What about firewood? My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Sure. More than happy. Where can I find the produce? It's not formulated for weight loss, just balanced nutrition, but works great if you want to count calories without having to cook it. Ah, okay, okay. Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in Right. Come, it is just northwest of here. Who are you? I see a body that was listening in on my conversation, which has me worried. Alright, well let's find this right or white? Right. Oh, okay. So like Phoenix Wright. Okay, gotcha. Also, I get it for free from these suspicious red and blue chesters. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those gestures, man. I don't know if they have your best interests at heart. They're a very shady bunch. They're a very, very shady bunch. That and they speak in rhymes. Can you really trust somebody that consistently speaks in rhymes? I mean, who does that? Well, I know they do, but I don't know anybody else who does. Oh gosh, what are these things? Oh, birds? Very plump birds. And it looks like walking trees. We trust Arianshe and he speaks in riddles. Close enough. You're not wrong. But at this... Oh! Okay. I unlocked a new place on the map. I leveled up. Okay. Oh, no fate join, please, thank you. Fate failed, oh no. Oh, let's attune first, and then we'll speak to the gentleman, or lady. But, as Arianshe probably told me, the, Elise, doth protest too much. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamoa. This is my associate, Elise. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not too long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mr. Lad? Short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Oh. Let me guess. That was the person that was listening in? Probably? Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not too long ago, he could not have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You'll find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. So we'll need to find this person who was eavesdropping, which is a bad habit to have. It seems like in a bunch of games I've come across people who tend to be listening in on a lot of my conversations. It's rather rude. Oh, Colibris. Fun. No Colibris today, thank you very much. I've got thieves to spy on. Thieves to find. And to impress upon them that they shouldn't take my stuff. Or they shouldn't take Alphino's stuff. Up here? I guess? Oh, there. Okay. Search the surrounding for a male mistel with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a likely suspect and inspect him with right trigger or B. Okay, so zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Who? Oh, you're the person I need, aren't you? You're the one. You've located your quarry. Yes, I did. This is the only thing moving. It looked like a person. That's the only thing that looked like a person. He looks nervous? Well, I guess he probably would, right? Elise, any sign of it? Yes, I did spot somebody. That way. You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Alright. Let's see. Where is this guy? I was going to say kid, but he's not a kid. He looks like an adult. Or a young adult. Definitely not a kid. At least that's I know for sure. Blue-haired mistel. Okay, kid, the jig is up.
There you are.
Oh, it's voiced. I wasn't expecting that.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Thief! Thief!
Forgive me. I have to get into the city.
Why? Oh, because better food and everything there?
I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen.
Oh.
No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
Yeah, that's an option.
No, it has to be Yulmore.
Why? Because all your friends are there?
That's where all my friends are.
Yeah.
We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Well, sometimes your dreams don't work out that way.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
Oh gosh, Alphino, why?
You'll give me your place. Just like that.
You're too kind-hearted.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
And then you've got to figure out how to get in again.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you.
That, and I'm sort of worried that this guy is going to be the new Tesleen. It is going to be dying in some way or another. Or I'll observe it or something.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kaishia, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
I'd be wondering that too, actually.
We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
That's not who you are, or quite possibly. Meaning we better hurry up and think of a new plan. That's not who you are. No.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words
I love
nonetheless.
his impression of him, though.
Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending.
Oh, gosh.
Shall we return to Wright then?
Oh, my. That was a very good impression of Estinian. I will admit, it was a very good impression.
Is that?
What? What is that? What do you see?
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
Is that a dead body? Or is somebody washed up to shore?
Come on, they may need our help.
Well, they're not moving, and I don't... from this distance, I can't see their breathing. This doesn't bode well. Let's find this mysterious person that Alphino spotted. He's got good eyesight, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, I can't... Oh yeah, there's water. That's right. Wood eyes. No thank you. I will pass. I will pass. Let me get to where the body is. Here? No. I found something else, though, which is good to know. Oh, Oh, and I found a prize. Oh gosh, I'm finding a lot of different things. Oh geez, I'm finding lots of things. No, I don't want to fate. I don't want to fate. No fate today, please. Crabs. I'm running into a lot of things here. Gosh. Weakened wretch. Okay, well, I'm guessing he's still alive. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. What happened to you? Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray, keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Oh, he's gonna put his skills to work. He's definitely gonna put his skills to work. Yep, there we go. Got a fireplace. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? Oh, welcome back. Did you sleep well? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them. But when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out into the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Balthri's city. Within days, they brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he'd grant my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the gods... Wait, what? They flung him from a part of the city into the... Oh my... Okay, the things I'm hearing about this city are just making things worse and worse. Couldn't sleep, but I'm finally out of bed, so I'll start doing more. Well, just make sure to try to take it easy a little bit. Just don't push yourself. If you feel that you need a nap, then if you can, take a nap. Yeah, this city is sounding worse and worse and worse. First you can only get into the city unless you have a skill or you have something that these upper class people would want. Then you have the other instance where you don't meet the requirements and you say, oh, I want to leave. They toss you out of the city and into the ocean. From up there, how are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Yikes, Scott. Yeah, you went through a lot. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric behavior, or barbaric punishment. Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Balthri passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. So this guy's a tyrant. In Yulmore, his word is law. So you have this city that's called, like, people are going to enjoy their final pleasures, but it's led by a tyrant? The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all of my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, needs to be out of his chilly coastal air. Yeah, we need to get him to a place so he can warm up. Away into the city. Yeah, you know the place you got thrown out of? We're trying to get in. I know that sounds like a really dumb idea, but yeah, we're trying to make our way in. Know of any way that we can get in, I wonder. Any tips or tricks would be helpful. Up this way. Oh, the bison again. Oh, there's all sorts of things here. And I'm just making friends everywhere. As I usually do. As I usually do. But I'm not beating them up today. Because it's... Oh gosh. I've got 5 minutes left. You guys were right. I won't be able to have enough time to finish this today. Okay. Well, maybe I should have called this episode... In search of Alisaie, and the next one's going to be in search of Alphino. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And, if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I'm able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. Well, you did find Alphino, so it's over. Yeah, you're right, I did find Alphino. You're right, I did find Alphino. So yes, the current title does work, it's just I've got to get a little creative for next week. So, Dangerous Sloan, take this. Do. Is it a sword? Is it a shield? No. It's my favorite paintbrush. Of course, he's a painter. Elehayyme, why would he have a sword and shield? I don't know. I thought, full Zelda reference. The Almoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people that you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As for what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to a new lands and a new profession. And I'll keep you in my prayers from now on until my dying day. Well, that's very sweet of him to give us that. I just wonder as to where he's going to end up. Because he's going to go to new lands and new things. Wonder if he's going to make his way over to the Crystarium. He might? The City of Final Pleasures. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristral has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter stops in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with the brush. Nothing approaching a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you? Well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, perhaps you can pose as my assistant? Sure, I can do that. And then it's settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. So I will be Alphino's assistant. That is good to know. I hope I will be a good assistant. How would you assist an artist? Maybe just giving him paints? Making sure that his easel is already set up. Making sure he has enough parchment or water or some other things that he might need. If he tells me that I'm going to be used in modeling, the answer is no. You would train the AI so it's ready to use stuff. Alphino doesn't need an AI. He doesn't need ChatGPT. He needs nothing of that. He's a good artist without needing to require on those superficial things. Although the amount of like AI art and other things these days is rather scary. Alphino has an actual talent, so he doesn't need that AI carbo. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now we wait. This should be as good a place as any. Let's do this. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who's made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time for you to let your colors show. Oh, perfect. This works out great for us. I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh ho! I thought I spared some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is sold as soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Ho ho! Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put these talents to the test. So how are we gonna get in? And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not to owe it to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Yulmore's sweet embrace. People are waiting for something. Retail residents talk. Oh, mercy me, the mule! The meal! We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty our sacks ere we make our way back. So, how many times do they do this per se? Well, again, I don't know as to whether it's day or night in this place because it's always light, so it's really hard to tell. Whoa.
Redemption is beyond us.
Holy.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place.
Oh.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Interesting club here. Very interesting club. Yulmore.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Welcome, welcome to the City of Final Pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. Nope, not even a single tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? No, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. the Bureau of Immigration, was it? Well, I suppose we better show ourselves willing for the time being. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can finish up this quest. Hopefully it isn't too long. Guys, is this quest really long or no? How much more do I have left to go? The Glory Gate. Oh, thank goodness it's not the Glory Hole. Oh. The Joyous Hall. Wow. Finishing this will be a reasonable place to... Okay. Alright. So we'll finish this up and then that'll probably be it for the stream then. Okay, thank you, Hitan. The buttress. Oh, I'm next in line. Great. Short line today. Welcome to Yulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Elise, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Valthree, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You'll be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity in which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. That's a raw deal. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai Nuz and Julia Chai, a Mistel couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please while I complete the relevant paperwork. So the Chais. Okay. All in order. Thank you for your registration. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Thanks. Thanks indeed. Next is... Oh, there's the officer. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. These are my papers, a set of documents required to register as a bonded citizen of Yulmore. Are they all in order? They should be, I think. What have we here? Alphino, artist. Elise, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Julia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best we deliver you to the Chai's residence before... Eh? Huh? Oh dear! No, you smell hideous. Really? I stink? What the heck? Do you crawl here through a ditch? Or like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast? Proceed directly to the Delousery and next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whatever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Corinne, the guard by the stairs will give you directions. I didn't realize I smelled. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. Neither did I. The true essential horror of paper. Oh yes. I remember when going through, sometimes when traveling and going through certain locales and going through immigration, some of the paperwork they have you fill out is pretty big. Okay. Oh. Next door, right? We are to bathe in here then? Yes, apparently so. Delouser? Oh gosh. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Well, I wash up well. Give me one moment here. What do I need to do next? Oh, the perfume. Oh, okay. Oh, I smell like flowers. You apply the perfume as directed and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Okay. Off and out, your turn. Oh, you showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not... that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's absolutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would Estinian say? Alisaie would have been drying her hair by now. Oh. I like all these options. I like all these options. They're fun. What would Estinian say? Good gods. You will mention nothing of this. I swear to me. Oh well, you're doing a good impression of him earlier. I figured, you know, it'd work out well. Yes, you now smell like roses too. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go present ourselves to our new patrons then? Yes. Yes, we shall. Oh, right. Let's hurry this up. Oh, there's the person I need to speak to. You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you have the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Okay, so today's leg day. Very much leg day. Oh, I like how they have the shadows and everything. Oh, this is really nice. Although, how many stairs are in this place? Oh, I'll come back later to grab the Aetherite piece. Instead, we'll just keep on climbing up. Up, 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 up we go. Dondrin? Oh, Aetherite! Okay, great. That's perfect. I will do this first, and then I'll finish the quest, and then we'll be done. According to the message engraved on the base, special permission is required to use this Aetherite. Alright, I guess I won't be attuning myself to here. Fantastic. Womp womp. Yes, indeed. Womp womp. No fair. Who are you? Oh, are these my patrons? Or the Chais? Is that how we're gonna call it?
Oh, who's this then?
Oh, you've got an very high-pitched voice. Wasn't expecting that.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
An artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Yeah, you can thank the perfume for that.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Oh, jeez. Tristal. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
How do you do? Please keep me.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations.
My Queen Dulia Chai. Well, that's a
Once the
very
picture has
big
begun,
statement,
of course,
Sailing.
I shall have no
That's
need of
very big
constant
statement.
encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Laying it on a little thick, aren't we? Just a touch.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content.
I haven't thought about Dulia
Isn't
and her
that right,
voice,
darling?
but I'll mention it later.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Oh dear. This is an interesting couple. I don't know what to think of them yet because I'm a little bit perturbed. They got rid of Tristal and then he was flung over the side. So jury's out. They seem interesting to be sure. It seems like she's the one that really rules the relationship, from what I can tell. The thought that I had in regards to Dulia, though, is the way that the voice actor talks, or the way they did the voice. It's very... The first thing that struck in my head, and this is just really odd, is Hexadecimal from Reboot. If you've ever seen, it's an old show, or older show now. I don't know how old it is. I'll have to check, and I'll probably be embarrassed that it's so old. But it's just the way that the voice sounds. It sounds very similar to her, which I did really like her character. She was a little different. Anyway, so let's complete. And unfortunately, with that though, that will be it for the stream, at least this week. because, yeah, we've run out of time. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for popping by today and joining in to see my initiation into Shadowbringers. I guess that's how we'll put it. Yeah, that's how we'll put it. But what we'll do is we'll finish up Alphino's series of quests next time and see where else we end up, because I'm thinking that after we finish here, we'll be heading back to the Crystarium and figure out what we're going to do about these Sin Eaters. But thank you, everyone, for coming by for the stream. I do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time, which will be next Friday. Persona video will be out tomorrow. And Trails will continue on next week. And you may see some other stuff coming out as well. So again, thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, you'll reach the precision for... So, thank you for next time. Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much for the tip, Yan. Hiten, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.